This is Advanced Math 10.5 homework questions. Advanced Math, Unit 10, Lesson 5 homework questions. This is 10.5, page 158. And the two requests that came in through my emails for this assignment was 53 and 54. So those are the two I'm going to go over at this time. Okay, 53 is g of x equals x cubed over 2x squared minus 8. I factor x cubed over, take out a 2, x squared minus 4, x cubed over 2, x plus 2, x minus 2. Find the domain first, all real, such that x cannot equal negative 2 or positive 2. Va, ha, sa, x-intercepts, y-intercept. All of these we find after we reduce. There is nothing to reduce, but I should reduce at this time if possible, and then find the rest. Okay, the 2 by itself does not impact anything because 2 by itself cannot equal 0. These two give me a solutions, x equals negative 2, x equals positive 2, and they both have a multiplicity of 1 because they're there and there. Horizontal, is it top heavy, bottom heavy, or the same? It is top heavy, regardless of which form you look at. It's top heavy, which means there's no horizontal, which means there's a slant, and you do your long division. 2x squared minus 8 divides into x cubed. 2 times what is 1x cubed? A little tricky, but it's 1/2 x. Makes sense because x squared times x is x cubed, and 2 times 1/2 is 1. So 2 times 1/2 is 1. X squared and x is x cubed. Half of 8 is minus 4 and x. Change your signs. Minus and plus, gone. 4x. 4x is the remainder because I cannot go any further. 2x squared times nothing is going to give me 4x. So slant is y equals 1/2 x. X-intercepts, I set the equation equal to 0. By itself, or when I equal it to 0, denominator is not going to equal 0 because it crosses out. X cubed equals 0 is just 0, and it is a bounce because the multiplicity is 3. That's odd. Y-intercept, you plug in 0. I'm going to do that here. 0 over 0 minus 8 is negative 8. 0 over negative 8 is 0. And we are ready to graph. Okay, so my asymptotes are negative 2, x equals negative 2, and that had a multiplicity of 1, so that is odd, opposite direction. X equals positive 2, which also has a multiplicity of 1 that's coming from right there, which is also odd, which means opposite direction. And slant is y equals 1/2 x plus 0, which means my y-intercept is 0. Up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. So I have this not so steep slope for my slant. And I have an x-intercept at 0 and a y-intercept at 0. Okay, no test values. 3 sections, left, middle, and right. On the left, I have the top and the bottom. Now, we've talked about this in class. We can't be at the top because there's no x-intercepts up here. So I'm forced to be in this bottom corner, right there, approaching both asymptotes. Odd is opposite direction, so I'm coming from the top end. And I have this x-intercept. I put bounce, and I should have put cross. I don't know what I said. I said cross earlier, but it's a cross, and I apologize if I confused anybody. It's a cross because of the cubed. Cubed is odd. It is a cross. Okay, sorry. We're going to cross and approach the asymptote on the other side, going downward, kind of like a tangent graph. Odd means opposite directions, so if I ended at the bottom, I'm going to start at the top. approach these two asymptotes, which makes sense because I have no x-intercepts to be on this side here. that there is the beautiful graph. Okay, that is it for 53. And 54, I'm going to write it down, f of x equals x cubed over x squared plus 4. You do not have to worry about this one. This one is, you're not going to see one like this. I will show it to you for those of you that that did the work, but you're not going to have to worry about anything like this on the quizzes or tests. There's your slant, and there was only a slant, and there is your graph. Again, you don't have to worry about it, so look at it if you'd like. Don't look at it if you don't want. 53, something like that, you will have to worry about. 54, you can just cross out, skip, do not worry about. All right, that is it for these homework questions.